from here, as I was saying, I got cut off. This comes from a video game. It was a quarter slap video game. This one you didn't see on the game console back then. It would have been on if it would have been on Sega, but they didn't. You don't see those. So then anyhow, the upgrades with the shocks, the tires, the engine, and I think the muffler as well. And it's never changed. It comes from this video game, from this vehicle here. It doesn't come from any other game. And then let me see what else. And all I did was just purchase the nitrous over and over, just tap. But the vehicles they would get in the way, like they do it in the not in the Formula Ones. What they do that is in the NASCAR, just to make another vehicle win. Which is usually a better car than the one that I have, because it revs up real fast. And then on the curves, all of the cars will suck on the curves. Because back in those days they didn't have a fuel injector. It was just enough to come the thing in vehicles. But the fuel injector was in the Cadillac. Not only that, it also had air conditioning. Cadillac has some underrated things that you want. The air conditioning really is overrated. It destroys your engine. Let's see. That thing is real disappointing. I mean, you would think it's the one that I could beat, but it's not easy. That damn near I beat was Outrun with 1/4. I mean, it's all rational decisions, honestly. I made a left instead of a right, and I freaking lost. The ending cinematic scene for Outrun is the ocean, which is for us is to be Galveston, or for California to be whatever it is out there. It is. The water's real nice. I thought I saw it. It's a piece of gold in the freaking thing. It's real impressive. But the programs from the mid-90s are way better. But everyone are using those programs, man, believe it or not. The ones from the late 80s. Because they're so cheap. It's just like Microsoft. And they bought them off early on. And I wanted like a million. And nowadays it's nothing. Back in those days it wasn't a lot. But the programs that I like are the ones from the mid-90s, from the Command and Conquer program, the Doom program and all that. The Doom program is a blood splatter and shit talking. I like the over the shoulder better than the what they call it, the 3. I don't know if it's a 3D version that they call it like that. That was an overrated. That program's so overrated, but people like that. I don't like that. I like the over the shoulder. Doom is not over the shoulder, believe it or not. The one that's over the shoulder is I played that one as a kid in my computer lab. What was it called? Organ Trail. That one was the over the shoulder from a distance. Organ Trail had to do with going to the gold rush. And my teacher, she would teach us how to make programs and how to log into the system and how to log into the floppy disk. Real creative little things like that. My memories are shit. I was already forgetting. I had a concussion when I was 6 months old, and I was already forgetting how to log in. And she had to explain to me each and every day. I mean, each and every day. I think it was once a week, I think, not each and every day. But she had to keep telling me over and over and over and over. And I had to keep asking over and over. it was over the shoulder, and then you would shoot deer, buffalo. The hardest one was the rabbit. And I mean, you had so many bullets for the rabbit, and then then you couldn't upload everything onto your what's it called? Onto your wagon, because you have a family in there, and you can only carry so much freaking animals. And like, well, you just what's it called? You just killed a whole bunch of animals for nothing, man. Do your homework, but they don't explain none of that, and then they deduct points for that. Oh, it's a real fun game. If you can't find it, because it's on floppy disk. Really like floppy disk. And then what else? I'm surprised. No, I'm pretty sure people will go in there and want to steal the video games. Honestly, see, you have to be careful for the ones who are addicted to this. I think they wouldn't do it. I like to see the programs run, but they like playing it over and over and over. But for us, it was opening the game by learning its code. And the game's pretty impressive. What I like is on some video games back in those days, if your wording was off, then you couldn't proceed using that item that individual had from within the game. I like watching people like just get them, just see them get all upset. Am I supposed to go in there and then I called PlayStation. I was like, oh, how do I view people playing their games? They'd explain to me that, do I have to pay? And I was like, no, you do not. I would have gladly paid to. Or for PlayStation, all you have to do is just pay for the internet service. But if you want to play against them, then by all means, that's something you have to pay for. Wanting you to pay to see them play, but I ain't gonna pay them, man. That's just a form of intimidation for a bitch. What are they gonna do? Threaten me or something like that? Because if they are, then they should be investigated, not me. Because some people really are that damn stupid and retarded. They only can claim individuals like that. But anyway, see, everyone says, oh, you go after the ones that are saying it out loud, but they're the ones you said in text writing, man. What's going on there? Why only they're supposed to be going after the ones threatening people when it's supposed to be free, or else? What the hell is that? That's what they're going on. They don't understand. But they're fucking senators and congressmen, they're all old in the fucking head, they're fucking stuff with retard. And then they gotta make laws and laws and laws and laws. And you need to go up and threatening people about it over and over again. These motherfuckers are disappearing. They don't do a goddamn thing but fucking eat every day and talk about what's gonna happen. We're supposed to be going after programs of nature. Well, if there's a freaking data breach or rule based on your data breach, it happens every day. Oh, there's no data breach, it's a glitch. That ain't no goddamn glitch. I'm gonna prove it. Why are people getting invited to play these video games for money? Those are not freaking glitches. Come on. wake up. Stupid retard. Oh, I believe you now. Why do you believe them? They're freaking, their thought mentality so goddamn old. It's not even funny. They gotta listen to other people's conversation. Well, what the hell is that about? How the hell is that helping anybody? Retard. You think that these old video games are sport? I mean, you should see those motherfuckers. I mean, they gotta stay home and do it. They don't even let them. Oh, you back in those days. Oh, you better play a video game. That's what I bought you. You don't want to. You can't go out. You can't do this. You can't do that. And those every day, those video game people getting shut up like a motherfucker in the major city. Just because oh, that person's in the gang. That person's a drug dealer, and that guy. Some dirty ass fucking cops in the end. Same shit's their stuff on retard and they don't care then. Or they say, well, no, that's their excuse, man. Oh, they're doing their, they ain't doing their goddamn job. They're letting that happen. Anyway, that's maybe one of the only reasons some people stay away from it. I think they do that and this and that. And try to be like somebody, though. Oh, that's not the way you should. Oh, don't give me that shit. They love that shit. They just want to ensue a freaking whatchamacallit. They just want to ensue a freaking fight and freaking let someone die off. If not, I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. Shit like that. There's the most idiotic shit, and they fall for it every time. And they really are stuck on stupid and retard. I keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. The difference between a freaking retard and a mentally challenged person. Delete all my shit because they say it's offensive. I mean, I hear worse from these video gamers that I'm listening into. They're the dumb fucking retards. Motherfuckers ain't been fighting their life telling all that ignorant shit to people. They're the ones always freaking instigating something. Allow me to instigate something. I'll tell people the truth about these freaking programs. But, oh, those programs should be on. Those ain't freaking programs, you dumb idiot. Those are fucking gang members all ganging up on somebody. But those people really are that dumb stupid. Oh, well, we're gonna look you good. Here's what we want you to say and do that. Because they want to run a freaking dictatorship country. Man, that motherfucker needs to grow up already. I mean, the guy gets killed. A helicopter disappears. A helicopter that they say supposedly was made in America. The freaking helicopter disappears. I mean, the thing is about damn near 20 feet, 30 feet. It disappears in a communist country. No one ever sees it ever again. That guy dies. The other one's still alive, talking shit to the whole freaking people. Oh, well, I know this and that, and whatever that is, the program's so illegal. Those ain't programs, they're gang members, you idiot. And you're in the gang yourself. All I have to do is do my homework and I'll figure that one out too. I already know he's in the gang. All they do is help out gang members. Oh, and who is that? Who is this? And who is that? Where does he live? And if you know, then they help him out. Grow up. Idiotic shit. And the only reason why they support them is because they let them die off. Let them die off. Those programs, oh, those ain't programs, you ignorant fuck. Those are gang members, and you're in the gang yourself by condoning that shit, knowing something. Then you don't do nothing till the end, so you can look all great as always. It's the same ignorant shit with people, man. Bullshit with people. Is that There goes the chain of command there, the rope. It's called a chain of command. There we go. I bought me some bubblegum. Yeah, man, I haven't had bubblegum since I was a freaking teenager, man. But that bubblegum isn't the one like the one we grew up with. The bubblegum we grew up with is, what's it called? I mean, hashish. The bubblegum we grew up with, you would pull it, man, it would last days and days and days on me. And people make jokes about it. That's what happened. People will swallow it. I would put it out there and then put it back in the mouth the next day. Back and forth to see who it was in the early 90s, the epidemic of heroin. But the problem with that is that they were shooting it up. They weren't mixing it with trench combs, CBD or THC trench combs. They were just giving it to them in that form. It was gooey and thick, and that strain that they did, it was so freaking strong that it would kill them. So then your math had to be on point when you would do the heroin. But if it's thick like that and gummy like that, they was saying, oh, we call that, I was reading it, well, we call it helter skelter. It is hashish. But it's just that strain of poppy that they chose. It's real strong. It's goddamn. It has to be coming from a medical facility because it's just so goddamn strong. It's extreme. When those people are dying left and right, and it's just because the math is off on us. And I know there's no way, but why is there dozens of them in freaking Seattle, Washington still alive? So the math is off there explaining to that individual is that damn strong. This is what you'll have to do. It'll last you a couple of days. Just don't do all of it in one sitting. Well, I'm so used to it. I just need it stronger and stronger and stronger. Mine just killed somebody. Mine hasn't. It was just the biggest arguments in the world for the mid-90s. Today it's all about programs. Which one should we make legal? Which one should we buy up? Which one? I like the ones from the mid-90s. They like the ones from the 80s, which is upgrades. The ones from the 90s that makes you do certain things that makes you the AI do the opposite thing. It's real interesting. Oh, my mom bought me some honey buns, huh? the three stones got me. When the first time I found it, then the second time I went to go about it, it took me, oh man, like an hour, man. I was all freaking lost. It's right across those three boulders there. Some people call it calligraphy, others call it character. Then I was watching people's in Need for Speed imagery that their little freaking things that they posted, and those freaking things were fun. They showed them they were showing everybody the cars that they created. There was one, there was really a whole bunch of them lined up and all souped up and painted and all that. Also, I like the electronic truck, the battery powered truck, the electronically powered one. Let me see, the other one was a gas truck. That one was a nice one too. That one I think it comes from Honda. That's a Honda design. The other one is it's a Ford design. But they want to say no, that's a Tonka design. I think it's a Tonka design. Front end is the Tonka. Work truck, but well, that's not a work truck. It's not even a vehicle. It's a vehicle. Like this is to move things. A bulldozer. But it has the front end of the bulldozer. It really is a truck. Man, there were a whole bunch of them. Then they had a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of freaking cars that they were all super. I seen one design through a magazine. What magazine was it? I still have it. It's a snowboarding magazine where it sells it's wear. It's winter wear. It's so expensive, but it's one of a kind. Once it runs out, they run out. They don't make it anymore. They just change the design. It's real expensive. They buy designs. It's real expensive. And in California, it's real popular. Those logos are real popular. Those clothing lines are real popular. They always go after those clothing lines because once they're gone, and they sell it as a vintage, when someone wants one, someone falls in love with that style. That's an old SOS. In the Boy Scouts they teach you SOS, but you have to have a real good memory. But that is not one of the tests, believe it or not, for you, for that individual. But I already know the girls and the boys are gonna get upset once they read that book, the manual, the safety manual, and how to take care of themselves when they live in the wildlands. Wildlands. But they don't give you a test or a badge for that one, so that sucks. That's how the mammoth part, the woolly mammoth, you would think. People would be so fascinated with animals that were extinct. What do you think this one was on? What do you think that was? So again, they can't hit a moving target, so it's not that good. I mean, moving targets are really that bad. And the math has to be on point. The calculations have to be real. Most of the programs that people are enjoying playing are the incentives from the 80s. Those are all 80s programs. I like the ones from the 90s. It really puts a lot of video games in the place with those. But the upgrade is to keep them, to keep them hooked, to keep them throwing that money over and over. Yeah, he uses the HTL too. It's a real one. That's the one I want. I had no idea, but yeah, that is the sniper rifle furnace. The Warhawk is real. That's just that goddamn pop is so damn loud. The Warhawk is an underrated one. Extreme difficult and without being visually detected. Deploy to Kusura. Charlie then complete the deep mission. Let's see. They'll do whatever it takes for to be a scapegoat, so you have to be real careful. They're not that hedge, so you have to be careful to see. Then when they're behind closed doors, it's a totally different story. And when they're by themselves, knowing their friends is a totally different story. So you really can't believe it. I mean, you really are being hypnotizing. It's to a point. You should know better. They'll keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And then there wasn't nobody, they try to take advantage of that situation. They were like, well, they all have their incentive for each one. It's give and take for both ends. Like I said, they all know better than that, but they still go for granted. Some people don't get that. It makes them upset. People they've been dealing with it for as soon as the radio came out, as soon as the television came out. But they wouldn't use radios and television back then. They would just use people. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Were you with me or not? If not, die off for all means. Leave. By all means, just keep leaving the windows open because we'll protect them, not you. But of course they don't protect them. Just mistreat them. All you have to do is read books and pompous and road. So you get it from the south end of it if you want, because they have to go all the way around. Instead of this, they'll spot you real fast from the straight runaway. So you can't use the AIs because you'll be spotted. You will be spotted with those. So they call it a spotting with those, which makes no freaking sense. I'm gonna bother. But they're sending AIs to help you out. On this one, those don't really matter. The spotters, the eagle eye. Then all you have to do is take off the landing. There's someone one showed here, but it doesn't want to show it. There's another one here.
it's always a cause for it. Video games nowadays, it isn't drugs much. It's all about video games nowadays. People are killing each other over video games. Prove this and prove that. Prove this and prove that. The things I do for you if you do it. There's no other way around it. They'll do it. Just have to be careful. That's why I always waited to the end for the explosion and stuff. I mean, it's real easy. But if you want to do it in extreme mode, then you go in, get in the hell gun of it, freaking shoot out there. You know, your ranking just goes to utter crap. And they say that you'll be a better whatchamacallit. That's just not true. You want to use this sneak ups. Your Ubai sauce, just use sneak ups over and on. You'll be a better freaking fighter. All you have to do is put everything to it, and then you also have the incentives to take all the watermarks off. It's real good. It's real scary when you take everything off and you just go in and you don't see people running. You can only see them. You can't see the little flashing dot on them. Extreme and difficult using assault rifles only. Using only assault rifles deployed to San Mateo Alpha, then completing mission La Cárcel del Pueblo. I've been telling you, I've been smoking since a teen. Not cigarettes, I'll tell you that. Not cracked. Just plain old marijuana. I hope you don't. Doesn't get like that. Those are add-ons. The ones Rogue did, which is in the mid-90s, those were incentives. Once you beat the game, they give you other games, other opportunities to play the game again. If you wanted to play again, they give you all kinds of things. A 380 silver gun, a gold 380, a golden gun from the movie. What else? helium head, paintball disorder, invincibility, unlimited ammunition. And they give you all kinds of options in that video game, in the N64 GoldenEye. I mean, everyone went after PlayStation. I bought PlayStation myself, but then I sold it off. And I tried to get it back, but I couldn't. But so I said, fuck that. So let me just go to the end. And I went after that. And I went after the GoldenEye. I mean, their what's it called? Their what is that called? What is it called? Their Zelda, man. Their Zelda freaking franchise is real good. I mean, people get pissed off of it, but for me, it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And usually, do you remember your music notes? And see how good your memory is. I'll play you this tune, but you have to do it off your ear. But if you know your music notes, it's even better. Things like that nature. Of that nature, it was fun. It wasn't that easy for me. It's real hard. Now, N64, they would use a chipboard. They wouldn't use a disc compared to the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 would use a disc. But the only thing with that is that it would scratch up. But then it's easier using that chipboard. No, it's not, because I take mine off and on to play another game. But you're supposed to leave that game in there over and over and over, because those challenges aren't that easy. I'll have N64, Nintendo 64 places hidden locations all around its games, each and every time. They hide things. It's not that easy, honestly. I mean, you beat it, but you didn't find my freaking secret locations at all. So it's challenging. So what are they? And then they will tell everybody else, and look what I found. They would start calling it up and start chatting with each other what the question is. And then, if you haven't really beat the game, you haven't found all my secret locations, honestly. But that's what N64 does. It has secret locations, and then it gives the other company for underpit that company gives incentives once you defeat the game. That's what programs started going after those freaking programs they had. And the 4K too. So this one you come in through the opposite, which is the north. Let me see what that is. Went through the south. It's not the south, it was it though? All they do is watch TV. It's either people watch TV or video games or radio. No, well, I was all for all the above. Like people play video games, but I read. What about the news? Or especially the news. So why is it always the same freaking news story over and over and over? That's what keeps people tuning in. Why do you keep me freaking stupid like that with it? Why can't y'all? I've been saying over and over. You have to watch a different channel for that. Then but if you want to watch the news, you gotta have paid for it. And well, that news sucks too. You just gave me the same thing over and over. It's giving me the 24-hour news, but it's the same freaking news over and over and over. I want new news. Like, what do y'all get paid damn near $250,000 for? Y'all and give. They know some things we don't. And then when they start doing it, they just start taking advantage of it, just like everybody else. Everyone else just starts taking advantage. So it's the same thing over and over and over. Griping out for others. That's a proven fact. And then when they get that, just kissed a lot. A lot of people like getting their hands just kissed. And they're, oh, I'm sick and tired of helping everybody out, doing this, that. Same shit. Gets people caught up, man. I'm tired of that shit. They act all innocent. Oh, it was him and it was her. Shit. Goddamn time. Instead of me reloading and something instant there. Especially the AI was real important. I think they have a reload button where it does it within a second. But the one I want is an automatic lock on. They want the most. They didn't choose the right remote. Well, it's all the PlayStation's coming out with the new remote phone. When I got the email. It's the under the. It's underneath the control pad. That's a real good one. It's underneath it, but again you need ones that they're gonna give you because they do it R3 and the L3 down and do this and do that. I mean, you gotta make sure you gotta. The one I would go for is the shells, but they don't want to redo those freaking shells, man. And I know that the original price was $129.99, $129.99. They all sold out as soon as I went in there. Like I said, they tracked my IP and that's what we leave with. But anyways, someone bought all the smoking skulls. The rest of them, the ones he wants to reproduce ain't all that. Those are the ones he wants to keep reproducing, but the smoking skulls are real fun. stood out more than others. The ink on it. See, I lit up the freaking place and that freaking thing didn't show up. Bullshit. I mean, it's been 2 years, man. So what's going on? Then he don't want to answer nobody. I even send them an email. They don't want to even answer the email. I mean, everyone always has excuses, man. I'd rather keep going off of the shells myself than just replace the innards, because that location also replaces your innards. Even if you could wait a week. Can you wait a week? Or wait a whole year if I wanted, man. Well, it's a problem. It's been 2 years. You still don't even reply. I hate that. Something to complain about. Well, those are the only ones I'm gonna bother with. But you know those, but I know how much the asking price was. They dropped the heat. Well, I'm doing a favor. But no, you're not doing me a favor. Those aren't the ones I wanted to purchase. It had nothing to do. It had never said nothing about limited edition, nothing like that. The ones he has on limited edition are still there. Come on, man. Bullshit, I have to put up with people, man. I remember I was 17 or 18. I think I was 17 or 18, somewhere around there. I heard this guy I was rolling with is getting tattoos on him. He just kept getting over and over and over and over. But anyway, the guy started playing music. The tattoo, he used to work at a tattoo parlor, but he ended up getting, I don't know what the hell happened. But he don't work anymore. But anyways, so his brother was getting one as well. Then they put on the music, and that was the first time I heard Charles. What's his name? What's his name? Man, I forgot it. But the music was very nice. Look it up, then he plays it out. It was real nice. But that's the music he chose, I was like, who's that? And then he told us. Do you like it? I was like, yeah, man, it's real nice. I'm usually listening to Spanish. The other guys I hang out with invite me over that they listen to rap music from Houston, from the South. Oh, that one was real nice. Marilyn Manson. There you go, Marilyn Manson. That was a real good. I forgot which one it was. I think he had just gotten breast implants, or it was a bodysuit that had breast implants on it. That was a real nice one. yeah, the guy purchased he ended up purchasing beer, and he wanted to drink some beer, and then so he bought him beer for it. And then his younger brother started helping him around the location because he was the freaking maintenance man there. At that location, it was real. That's what he would get over and over and over. But the freaking, they do whatever the woman tells them to do, man. If they tell them to do it, they do it. I found it funny. I said, I'm not the one, man. You got me messed up, man. He showed me the technique on how he goes about it. He would use I think it was a deodorant, where he would put it on wax paper, and then he would use deodorant. He would put it on lead, where he would draw it, and then he would put it on wax with the wax paper. He would draw on the wax paper. Then he would put the deodorant on the same thing, on the theme, on the drawing he did, or the etching, whatever you want to call it. Then after that, he would put it on whatever the location you wanted it, the tattoo done. Then he would trace over it. Then it would come on. He would use black Indian ink. His wouldn't go green like everyone else's. It just stayed black. Anyway, then you know, voila. A lot of people do it freehand. This is just not to make a mistake. Freehand's pretty good. I remember there was a case where there was a case for a tattoo. That person, he gripped his forearm, and then they etched it onto his onto his arm, and then he let go, and then he was like, well, I want my money back, because when I go like this, it's off. There you have it. 3 of 3. How do you do that? This isn't a mortar, man. This is a oh yes it is. Okay. I think it was mortar, but I guess it is. My stores are real, I don't know about others. just enemy, just plain old enemy. What's it come through? Turn it down, oh. Cookie ass doors, man. I can't lie. Scale here. It's at the time of day of it's at 6:30. Oh, it's at 1:11. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong area. 1:11. How would you could take the what's it called? Well, let me get the gunners first. That's too funny. Oh, they're all in the friggin' check that.